Hi everybody, this is your lecture for technical writing principles. I just want to walk you through some of the principles of technical writing by writing this memo, so you guys also get an idea how memos should be written, as well as give you some idea about emails and other forms of technical documents. Okay, so a memo is always mentioned at the top center of a page. So you want to say memo either here at the top center. If you don't say it here, you can say it here, but only in one place. Don't say it in both. So if you say it here, don't say it here. If you say it here, then don't say it here, right? You get the idea, but make sure you write a memo, right? Now, all memos should have to, from, subject, and date, right? So your to should be specific. Who is it from? From. So for here, I would say to. If I want to be specific, I'll say my technical writing students or TechChem 2700 class, right? From Professor Wagle. Subject, technical writing principles, right? Date, now 9/08/2020. Why is date important? Because the memos or any form of official documents become official records. So having a date can pinpoint you to when this memo was written, what was written in this memo, and if the instructions or the explanations in the memo were followed or not. So the date is as important as all these three things. Okay, so make sure you write all of these four things in a memo. A memo should include all these things. Okay, now the memo starts off with a simple introduction. This memo explains technical writing principles, right? Simple line, simple subject, explains what the memo is about. Your introduction should not be more than 1 or 2 lines. Okay, so make sure you do that. Not more than 1 or 2 lines on your introduction. Now, first rule, no indents, right? If you look here, there is no indent. This should all be in one, this should all be aligned on the left, right? So no indents, single space between lines, do not do double space between paragraphs. Okay, now write down your numbers 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Write down your numbers, because numbers, instead of spelling them, when you write down the numbers, it breaks up the monotony of reading words, right? Your eye travels towards numbers, and you tend to listen, and you tend to look at the numbers and read that sentence or read that paragraph, because it's not all words, right? So make sure you write down your numbers. Do not spell your numbers. Okay, use bullet points. You can use bullet points, you can use hashtags, you can use dashes, whatever it is, but make sure you use bullet points where you can, because again, bullet points kind of distill the message in shorter sentences. Again, your eye travels to bullet points rather than a bunch of text. So it's a good way to bring attention to the topic that you're trying to raise awareness of. So make sure you do bullet points. If not bullet points, make sure you do number list. You can do number list when, say, you are explaining a procedure or something. 1, do this, do after this, do this. 3, do this, right? It always helps. Write short paragraphs. This is important. Your paragraph should not be more than 1 to 3 lines, because again, shorter paragraphs make you want to read. If you have a 6-line paragraph, it kind of loses interest for the reader, because again, you're reading a technical document which is boring by nature, right? So make sure you write short paragraphs in your memos, in your emails, in any other technical document you're writing. Keep them short, right? At the most 4 lines, but not more than that. Use positive language. What do we mean by that, right? So if you notice, even here, Instead of saying no indents, I could say use left aligned always, right? Instead of saying use bullet points, if I say don't use bullet points, that's negative language. But use bullet points makes it positive language, right? Do not be late is negative. Be on time is positive, even though you're saying the same message, right? So use positive language, pay attention to your language, but at the same time use simple language. Do not use complicated, overly verbose language. Make sure your language is simple to understand, because again, this is not a novel or a fiction piece. What you're writing is a technical document that needs to be simple. So these are some of the basic principles that you guys can use to write your memos, to write your emails, to write all the other things. Again, in this memo, if you noticed, I don't start with dear students. I don't leave this memo with sincerely yours or best Professor Wagle, right? Because a memo already tells you who this memo is from and who this memo is for. So you don't need to write that down here, because it's a simple official document. It does not need to have a email kind of format here or a letter kind of format. Okay, in a letter it's different. So of course in a letter you would say dear or hello or whatever it is you want, and you would end with sincerely your best or whatever it is, right? But in a memo you do not write those things. So I hope this gives you an idea of not only how to write memos, but things you need to keep in mind when you are writing technical documents that will be helpful for you throughout the semester and later on. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.